Kamusta na mga ka-addict? Are you not getting loud sound from your favorite horn? In this video, you will see how to wire and install a horn for your electric scooter. Clean and easy way of installation to make the horn sound really loud. Let's start. This is the Hello horn. I got this from Amazon. It's a low tone horn. You can also get high tone or dual horn from Amazon. Please check the links in the description. To make the horn sound loud, you will need a horn relay. This is a 4-pin horn relay rated at 12 volts 40 amps. You can also use 5-pin relay if you want to. Each pin is numbered. There is number 30, 85, 86, and 87. Just ignore 87A since it has no pin. Make sure you got the right relay for your horn. Since the Hello horn is rated 12 volts, the horn relay must be 12 volts as well. For this tutorial, I used the stock horn switch from my Fiido Q1s. It has 3 wires, yellow, red, and green. To find out which wires are for the horn, I needed to open the switch. As you can see, the red and the yellow wires are for the horn switch. This is the stock battery from my Fiido Q1s. It's a 36 volts battery pack. Since the horn is only rated at 12 volts, I provided a DC to DC step-down converter. This step-down converter can convert 36 volts to 72 volts battery into 12 volts 10 amps 120 watts output power. The red and the black wires are the input line wires to be connected to the battery. Check the link in the description how to wire a DC to DC step-down converter on 36 volts to 72 volts battery. Or simply search on YouTube how to wire DC to DC step-down converter on 36 volts to 72 volts battery for electric scooter 12 volts accessories. The battery and the step-down converter are now connected. These two wires, the blue and the yellow, are the 12 volts output line wires. Blue wire is the negative and the yellow wire is the positive. I prepared a connector exposing the positive and the negative of the step-down converter. This is only for the tutorial purposes. Negative output, positive output. Each pin of the relay has its own function. The negative power line wire is for the pin number 86. While the positive power line wire is for the pin number 30. Now let's go back to pin number 86. Pin number 86 will go to the horn. And the pin number 87 is for the horn as well. Check the right polarity to achieve best performance of the horn. Time to connect the horn switch. The pin number 30 will be connected to the red wire of the horn switch. And the yellow wire of the horn switch will be connected to the pin number 85. All wiring connections are finally done. Now time to test the horn with the relay. The horn is actually producing loud sound. You may not notice it very well from your phone or computer while watching this video. In real world, it is actually loud. And here's the sample wiring without a horn relay. You barely or hardly hear the sound coming from the horn. You only hear knock sound each time I hit the horn switch. Always use thick wires for the horn connection. Thick wires can carry large or high current. For this project, I use 14 gauge wire. Take note, the horn will produce loud sound if supplied with high current. Time to do the final installation. This is the battery voltage display indicator. It is very important to monitor how much charge is left in the battery. I made a cutout in this corner. It is where I'm going to run the wire of the battery voltage display indicator. Then I carefully place the battery pack into the seat post. This is the charging port of the battery pack. The battery is set. Next was the DC to DC step-down converter. Check the size of the converter that will fit inside the seat post. The one I have is 9 by 3 by 5 cm. As you can see, the converter rests perfectly inside the seat post. Then I started installing back the grab bar. I also bolted the converter to make it fixed and won't move. The same bolt I used for the grab bar. Everything is set. I connected the battery and the converter. Next was the battery capacity voltage indicator. Since I'm actually using a 36 volts battery pack, I need to track how much charge is left. Time to wire the horn relay. I already pre-soldered the other wires to be needed. The thick red and the black wires are 14 gauge. The yellow and the blue wires are 18 gauge. And the thinnest white and the red wires are 20 gauge. Finally, the horn relay wirings are ready. It may look so confusing, but actually it is not. Just simply follow the diagram. The blue and the yellow wires are for the 12 volts power supply. These thin wires, the red and the white, are for the horn switch. And the thick black and red wires are for the horn. This is a motorcycle switch. The red button is the horn switch. I extended the horn switch wire and ran it through the frame. These two are 20 gauge wires. And this is a JST SM male connector. I carefully clip the metal connector on each of the wires. Make sure to clip properly to get excellent connection. To make it better, I soldered the area where I clipped the metal connector. This will completely link the connector and the wire together. This is also to secure the metal connector from getting pulled off from the wire. I started placing the wired relay inside the seat post. Be mindful whenever you work on wirings to avoid short circuits. Run the two thick wires, the red and the black wires, through the hole and carefully arrange the wires while placing the relay into the seat post. Next was the horn switch wire. Carefully slip it in through the hole and pull it upward. These two wires are the 12 volts power output line wires of the DC to DC step-down converter, while these wires are the input line wires of the horn relay. Try to make the wirings as clean as possible. This will help you to easily identify which wire is which. Lastly, I connected the horn switch wire to the relay. Finally, the wirings are completely done. Look closely at the diagram. This will answer any of your confusions. I provided a handlebar mirror mount clamp for mounting the horn. The idea is to mount the horn onto the shocks or suspension's leg. I put electrical tape to avoid shock's leg from getting scratched. Ensure to tighten the bolts tight enough to carry the horn. Make sure nothing is touching the backside as this will affect the sound or performance of the horn. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to support my channel by liking, commenting, and sharing all my videos. At syempre, maraming salamat. Muli kayong naligaw sa channel ko. Ride safe lang palagi, mga ka-addict.